Endings are weird. Seeing something that you've grown up with end is like losing a good and close friend, a companion who you've been with for a long time, and it's frankly hard to cope with at times, even in the fictional and media world. Just because something is a movie or TV show doesn't discredit the fact that human emotion can hit hard, and an ending proves that point many times over. I'm sure that many have felt the emotions of an ending before, more specifically anime endings. There comes a certain anticipation when in relation to endings. Sometimes it's a warm feeling, but in my experience, more often than not, it's a bittersweet emotion that overcomes me when something ends. It's a gut punch that you know is coming, yet always seems to surprise you regardless. It makes you excited but also empty. There comes a loneliness of having no more to watch or read. The infinite possibilities which were once available have become finite in their existence. It has a sort of hollow and tin feeling to it. The stability that once was available now is gone, finished forever. Maybe this is the ending of your favorite series in a positive way, or for others it's a sad and even depressing anime. Plastic Memories, Your Lie in April, and even Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood can match these descriptions of endings which make you sit there with that emptiness and to contemplate the hole which they have made, or even the meaning it has in your life at that time. For others, it can be tears of joy rather than sorrow. A Silent Voice or Your Name can match these, a movie or TV series that makes you grateful for the time you were able to spend with the characters. Studio Ghibli movies can also just suck you into the immersive world-building experience which carries you away into different dimensions for an hour or two. Some of these anime are some of the most influential and impactful pieces of the genre. Violet Evergarden is another great example of finding a way to do a series based on one individual, while also finding room to explain backstory of the people around her. More often than not, sad anime is also tied very much to the experiences that we were having at that time. What may start as a general watch of a movie may lead to feelings of introspective into our own lives at that time and what we are dealing with, and as a way to cope through some of these memories of loss and heartache. On the opposite side, however, there is the happy endings, the nostalgic series which you revisit again and again. There comes a personal bias to some of these for me, mainly being rom-com stories which I revisit, such as Nisekoi, Quintessential Quintuplets, or Asuki, Girlfriend, Girlfriend, and many others. I love endings which make you excited to rewatch something and to fall in love with it over again. It's like a good book or movie, one which makes you want to rewatch it every year because of the coziness and joy that it brings. But deep down, you know that eventually it will end again. So, the options are to either restart the series to find that same happiness that it brought, or a secondary option of finding something new, something that may be comparable to the series, something to fill that void that is now in your chest. There is nothing wrong with this approach either, seeing as I do it all the time. Rewatching anime just brings back some of the nostalgia that you had at that moment in time when you were watching it, but there is also that idea to broaden your horizon, find something new which may be similar, but to introduce new characters and ideas into your life. Winter is a time of reflection for me. There's something about these early January and February vibes which makes me realize how much I miss certain series and manga from my childhood, the ones I grew up with, which are now almost forgotten and are part of the memories of the past, and the ones which impacted my view of this medium the most. Winter months is when rewatching this series feel cozy, but also strangely depressing, knowing that there's nothing more which can be done in the past, but to simply look back at the present and deal with the facts that make up reality. If only the show got a second or third season, or if only the author chose the ending to be different, are common sentiments from fans, but almost never given the chance to actually see their vision on how things could have been. So, what is there to do? To be perfectly honest, I don't have a one-and-done solution to anything. I don't think that there is a perfect answer either. What I do know is that stories are told for a reason, and endings are just part of that. An ending is to wrap up specific chapters, not only in a story, but also in life. Some things must come to a close, but other opportunities open up at that close as well. So, even if your favorite series ends, it's simply just a new beginning. Consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.